Hey Harvey Park, this is your weekend market mosey with me. And if you want to know everything that you need to know about Harvey Park real estate, this is the video for you. Because I'm going to recap the past 7 days of market activity in our neighborhood. And this week we have 7 homes for sale in Harvey Park. 3 homes that have recently sold, and 3 homes that are that new hotness, of course, and that's what we do. That's what we talk about, that new hotness. So let's get into it. But wait, before I get into that, I want to talk to you about helping out your neighbors. So in Harvey Park, we're a neighborhood of hustlers, hard workers, and some that aren't making a ton of bank and might be struggling for food right now. And so if you are in the position to help out your neighbors, we love to pack the pantry over at Community Ministries Food Bank. And so what we're doing, if you have food to donate, on this Sunday, the 17th, May 17th, I'm going to come by and pick up the food that you can donate from your stoop. So no social contact or anything like that. You put the food in a bag, put it on your front stoop, and I will come pick it up as long as you register your home address in the link below that I'll put below. So hey, help out your neighbors, show them some love. All right, but let's get into the market update. All right, we have 3 new listings this week. That one property that was on Lake Ridge, it was just a lot. That one did go under contract. We're gonna start at the bottom of pricing, and we'll take it to the top. So we'll start with 1974 South Mead Street. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,192 square foot Hutchinson. These are all Hutchinsons this week. And when you guys see this on my website and it doesn't correlate to what I just said, this means finished square footage. So usually in Harvey Park, normally like the laundry room won't be finished, so we don't count that. So that's, if you're always like, Sean, what are you talking about? That's why that difference is there. But this house is a nice blend of old and new. So updated appliances, the cabinets look a little bit older. Windows look a little bit older. Floors look fantastic. The original red oak hardwood floors, those look great on this home. I really like it. And out back, I looked at their, so the bathrooms look updated. Carpet looks brand new. There you go. Bathroom downstairs. This is the metal cabinets so you see this a lot in our neighborhoods. If you're just like, where the hell these metal cabinets come from? That's what used to be upstairs at your house. Some of them were made in Youngstown, and that's where I hail from. It's an old steel town. Big shed out back, nice sized yard. It's a 8,970 square foot yard, brought to you by the Linear Group LLC, and they are asking $410,000. Our next new home of the week is 2940 South Mabry Court. This is also Hutchinson. It is 4 bedrooms. It is 2 baths. It is 10,200 square feet, almost a quarter acre lot there. It looks real clean. It looks real maintained. And if you have this in your Hutchinson, which is like most of us, about 40% of our neighborhood is Hutchinson homes. And you see this crack right here? It's called the Hutchinson crack. It's fine. Almost all of them have. No structural engineer has ever called out that, like on an inspection report, as being anything other than it's just a stress crack. The house has settled a little bit. Not a big deal. Everything else well maintained. Original flooring downstairs and a fireplace. Big bathroom downstairs, 3/4 bathroom. The concrete looks new out back. It's sitting on I already told you, 10,200 square foot lot. Brought to you by Redfin Corporation, and they are asking $445,000. Our last new home of the week is 2847 South Owl Street. This is a 5-bedroom, 2-bath, 2,500 square foot Hutchinson home. New updates, flooring, the windows look new as well. They have bonus space out back. Here you go. So this is right off of the kitchen here. You can see. A lot of times you'll see in our neighborhood they have a patio, they enclose it. I don't know if that's the story here, but that's the additional square footage. Like I mentioned, all the windows look updated on the top floor here. Electric fireplace downstairs, new flooring, egress window. That's not deep. That's a window or a mirror right there. It looks good, guys. It's sitting on a 10,500 square foot lot, right at a quarter acre. Nice deck out back, mature trees, newer concrete. Brought to you by Sterling Real Estate Group, INC, and they are asking $470,000. And that is the new hotness this week. Let's talk about what's closed, what's sold, what's done, who's in here, new neighbors. Start from the bottom. 1975, such a good year. 1975 South Perry Street, originally listed and sold at $320,000. Same with 2767 South Mead Street, originally listed and sold for 420. Oh, I lied. Let me take that back. Originally listed at $424,900 and sold for $429,000 even. $900 off. Our last sold home of the week is 2505 South Lowell Boulevard, originally listed at $499,000 and it sold for $535,000. So that is it for this week. Let's go into the overall market update. Boom, 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 boom. Working on that transition, but for right now, it's boom, 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 boom. Okay, so this week, let's talk about the under contracts for the market. So under contracts are actually up from the past 3 years, which means that there's a lot of buyers that were chomping at the bit, ready to get back in the market. And as soon as the stay-at-home order was lifted, they jumped right in. And so that's good to see. Buyer confidence is up. We also have slightly under par, but about what we've had in new listings hitting the market this month so far. So, sorry, this week of the month compared to past years. And so that means seller confidence is up. And so it's supply and demand right now. I don't have more information to go off of, and so until we do, I'm a stats guy. Like, we can speculate, but let's use the information that we have in front of us. And right now it's saying that inventory is low, buyer confidence is high, people are buying houses, and showings is the one thing that's like slightly off. It's the metric that's like hard to watch because you don't know how it's really affecting the market. Because if you think about it, the showings are up, but the showings per contract are slightly down. And so with this stay-at-home order and what we're doing with social distancing in real estate is we used to stack showings over top of each other. And so sometimes I'd walk into a showing with a buyer and there'd be a couple other agents there as well showing the home. But now since we don't allow that, maybe from like 8 o'clock a.m. till 8 p.m., you have 12 one-hour segments that agents can book their times. So the max you can have is 12 showings, when before maybe you had 14 or 15. And so showings per contract is down. But to me, that's like a good thing for sellers. People are more serious out there. It really doesn't tell a good story like it used to. And so, but all this stuff, I'm going to continue to watch. I'm going to continue to report back to you each week. And so I love getting questions from you guys. If you have questions like, what style is my home? Who's the builder? What's my home worth? How'd you get so funny consistently week over week? I'm going to be doing this every week, and so I have time to answer these questions. So reach out to me, shoot me a text, email, give me a call, send me a scroll by fence. I'm here to help you out. I cover personally the Denver Metro, Harvey Park, obviously, Littleton, Lakewood, Foothills, up to Evergreen, and then I have other agents that handle the other areas of the city. So reach out to me if you guys have questions. I'm happy to help. And other than that, I will see you next week, and I will report back with that new hotness. Have a great one.